This program actually comprises of 5 packages. The first package is the tax reform for acceleration and inclusion, or the TRAIN. This was filed in the House of Representatives in January and was approved as House Bill 5636 last May 31, 2017. And that covers basically the reduction in the personal income tax, the simplification of the donors and the estate tax, the expansion of the VAT base, the increase in the oil excise and automobile excise, and they also added the increase or the introduction of a sugar-sweetened beverage tax. The President certified this tax reform as an urgent priority measure. That is why it was able to move very fast in the House, combining the second and third reading. The same certification was sent to the Senate, so we expect the Senate, which had conducted already 9 hearings as of last week, to also move quite fast, taking the cue from the President's certification. Towards the latter months of the year, we will be presenting to Congress Package 2, which is the reduction in the corporate income tax and the rationalization of fiscal incentives. And then Package 3 will be about property income, property taxation. Package 4 is capital income or the passive income taxation. And Package 5 will be the taxes on health, environment, and luxury, including gambling. Sana we look at this tax reform as a package, not choose your own provision. I like the income tax, but I don't like the oil. Why? Because only when we treat it as a package do we see the benefit immediately being felt by 99% of Filipinos and 100% over the long term. The second is, more than the tax package, we look at the whole spending package around the tax reform. And finally, this tax reform is an investment in our future. No investment is easy. We all studied hard, worked hard to be where we are today. And tax reform is similar. May mga short-term challenges, but the gains are, I think, so much that it's very hard if we don't do this reform. I would say the ones that really worked hard to have their voice heard are, well, the cooperative sector is one. I would say the automobile is also another sector. And then we have a number of the multinationals also. And we hear them, but we're open to discussing. We seriously take their proposals and read them with care. But you know, we are in the Department of Finance. We are not here to defend a sector or promote their interests. We're here to raise money for this entire country's needs and look after this future of this country. So I hope they understand that it's harder than looking after just one sector. Just remember that there's no free lunch. If I give you exemption, someone else has to pay. Cannot be na everything is free from heaven. And to be honest, those who pay are really the poor who are deprived of the services they should have gotten. So I hope they will take some cue from that. In essence, this tax reform is really about reducing poverty and inequality more than anything else. And everything that we collect from this tax reform will only be used for 5 programs: infrastructure, both rural and urban, health, education, housing, and social protection. I think this tax reform will only succeed if it has broad-based support of everyone who thinks beyond their needs and families and thinks for their future, their children. So I really invite everyone to really understand the tax reform more in depth. Please visit our website, dof.gov.ph/taxreform, for very detailed data methodology and the bill and the PowerPoint. And then visit DOF PH or Department of Finance in Facebook, where we explain every day the basics of taxation, the benefits, the reform. We give examples. If you like it, you will get feedback every day. So I believe kasi the key is to understand and to see how it will benefit, rather than to be contained in the initial reaction that taxes are pahirap. It's really being done because we want this country to really radically change in one generation.